When I fix the airport so the people can go on them yard. Because frankly, I'm tired of them. And you know the funny thing is, it's not the people that are complaining now, it's the ones that look like us that are complaining and I do the most. I do the most. So guess what? When I fix the airports and I go on a yard. And as for ungrateful people, don't come back. We don't need no money. We don't need nothing from you. Please me, I beg you, don't come back. It's when things are up and running again, don't come back. And if you
When they come back, hack them, scope them, do whatever you want to do with them, man. You guys are like this life of being too nice to these people just fucking kills me, man. It eats me up inside, you know. And you got to punch fist for fist, man. Just stop being too nice, you know. Like I've done my many years of being nice and trying to take the nice approach to find a common ground. You can find common ground with animals, bro. Like we're not, we're so apart that any effort, and that's why I say these Pan Africans are wasting their time. Any effort in trying to find a common ground is just a waste of time. Just avoid them. That's all you're supposed to do. Just avoid them. You don't want them in your country. They should spend those dollars in the ghettos. You don't want it in Jamaica, bro. Like, if those dollars are coming with that much problems, hell no. Let them keep it. Actually, you know what? I think that you guys have pushed out Hispanic, Indian, and white tourists by opening your doors so much to these kind of tourists. Because when white folks sees that the airlines like Spirit are going to a place and it's full of 90% ninjas, they're like, I don't think that's a good time. And rightly so. So maybe this can be the great reset, right? Instead of having this kind of tourists, you might start having a more diverse coalition of tourists that really mean good for Jamaica. This should be a really great reset to say, hey, let's raise the prices so that we can get away from Kenesha and Janitria, and now start getting some, some nice gentlemen and people of different races that have good morals. Not these. You're not gonna do well with these. I'm telling you, man.
do come back, I hope our ancestors them know what to do with them. You guys are rude and you guys are disrespectful. Please me, I'm gonna do not set foot on the next flight to Jamaica. There's so many other countries to visit, don't come back. Because we don't treat you well, don't come back. And us Jamaicans too, we're too little bit enough and forgiving. I'm telling you this. It's when time when you see them in them country and I deal with them certain type of way, leave them. Because like me say,
Exactly. When they're dealing with their issues, when they're protesting, they're George Floyd, don't be a part of this. I told Africans too, man, when they're doing all their shit, social justice, a lot of it is a lie. Okay. A lot of it is a social construct, it's a liberal construct to cover up for their irresponsibilities. They don't want to work, so they want these social programs. They don't want to do anything, so they want all these social benefits. Or when you're lazy, you always want to blame the other person that is working hard. This is all connected, right? It's connected to the fact that they want to sit on their asses, smoke weed, and be paid on top of it. So don't fight their issues. Leave them to do their own thing. Stay in your little corner. Build your tiny little Ghana in Connecticut, or your tiny little Igbo land in Houston, and avoid them. Yeah, I mean, you can run your own stores. Like, I don't buy any product or go to any store that is run by them. I don't. I used to go to the barber shop, but the last guy I went to is a white guy, actually, in a black barber shop, but he's a white guy. And because of traveling too much, the last two barber shops that I've gone to was one in Colombia and one in Zambia. So I haven't had to use their services at all. You don't have to. There's really nothing that they offer in America that they don't own grocery stores. They don't, like if you look at your general supplies, what do they do that you need them for? They don't build the homes. The Mexicans are building the homes. So you don't need them for your housing. You don't need them for your real estate. There's a lot of Africans that, like my real estate agent is from Ghana. I use the services of other Africans that are professionals in America. So my medical doctor is from Nigeria. Okay, that you got enough. So like that's what I'm saying. Like you don't need them. My kid's doctor, the one that owns the hospital is a white lady, and their primary doctor they see is also a Nigerian woman. So you don't need them for healthcare. You don't need them for your housing. And they don't own any shares in the major grocery chains in the US. So you don't need them for your groceries. What do you need them for? And if you don't listen to rap music, what do you need them for? Like they are just as irrelevant as not anything that you can think of, like as a pest. Okay. I think the closure to them is more detrimental to your success than anything else. So the main 4 items that I listed, they're not there. What do you need them for? They're just on the internet. They don't do anything productive that you need them for. They don't have something that they dominate apart from music and basketball. I don't watch the NBA anymore. And you can do the same too. Because they're even cheating in the NBA. They're gambling. James Harden scored 20 points and decided not to score again because of some bets that they put up. They are all cheating, even when they're competing, they're cheating, they're gambling around it. Like there's nothing authentic anymore culturally to make you interested. I don't dress like them. I don't speak like them. What do you need? Somebody put it in the chat. What am I missing? Nothing. The only thing they can talk about is, oh, we paved the way for you to come here. But they didn't pave the way for themselves, and they didn't pave the way for the Indians and all the other migrants, even though we were migrating here before the Civil Rights Act. Kofi Annan was here in the U.S. before the Civil Rights Act. Kwame Nkrumah was here before the Civil Rights Act. So a lot of the things they claim are historical, stuff that other people did. Over the last 40 years, there's nothing they've done for you to want to be an ally. And that is a fact. You can put one thing in the chat. What have they done for you to be an ally? Or what do they do here that benefits you apart from the Luther King's era? And nothing. Nowadays, it's crime, it's prisons, it's hate speeches, it's underdevelopment, it's weak men. Really nothing. So that is what I'm saying, that there's so much, all the stuff you need to thrive here, you can avoid them because they don't even provide any service. Apart from the barbershop, they don't provide any services that you need. They are not your accountants for your tax season. They are not your medical doctors for when you are ill. They are not your builders for when you want to build a house. Those are the Mexicans. They are not your IT providers. Those are the Asians and the Indians. So really, what you need, AC repair and all these repair stuff, it's usually done by the Mexicans again. What can they provide you in terms of services right now? Sports, which you can really tune out, really, Yeah, you can really tune out, basketball, they're cheating, you can tune out. Music, I urge you to tune out. Yeah, I urge you to tune out. There's really nothing they can offer you.
If you check the persons that are complaining and the person where they do the most, it's not them people them do the most. It's the ones them will look like we. See, when you see them in them country and them deal with them any witchy water way, man on a business on a to enough. Leave them alone. I let my son go on in the yard and don't come back. Do not come back.